There was a room I thought I faced alone, a place where I cried prayers I could barely say. I couldn't feel you there, I thought that meant you'd gone. But looking back now, I see something I could not see then. I was never alone in that room. Remember those quiet nights when the world had gone to sleep. I carried questions in the dark that no one else could see. I searched for signs that you were near. I waited for a sound. I thought the silence meant you left, but you were all around. You saw the tears I never showed, the things I never said out loud. You knew the weight I carried when I told everyone I was fine. I thought I was forgotten, I thought I walked alone. But every step I could not take was held by hands I could not see. You never left the room, you never walked away when I thought I was forgotten. You were closer than I knew. You were there in every silence, you were there in every tear. The place I thought was empty was the place where you drew near. I called it an empty room, but you called it a place to meet me. You never left the room. I see it now in memories I could not understand. The walls that felt like they were closing in were never out of your hands. The prayers that felt unanswered, the nights I could not explain, were moments you were shaping me. Even when I could not see, you did not promise every road would never bring me pain, but you promised in the hardest place I would never walk alone. You never left the room, you never walked away when I thought I was forgotten. You were closer than I knew. You were there in every silence, you were there in every tear. The place I thought was empty was the place where you drew near. I called it an empty room, but you called it a place to meet me. You never left the room. The room where I was breaking became the place I found your grace. The tears I thought were wasted were never hidden from your face. The moments I call lonely, you were writing on my heart. The silence I was fearing was where you spoke to who I was. So I won't call it empty anymore, I won't call it alone. Every room I thought was silence was a room you made your own. You never left the room, you never walked away when I thought I was forgotten. Hey, you were closer than I knew. You were there in every silence, you were there in every tear. The place I thought was empty remember those nights. I do not see abandonment. I see your presence. I see your presence. I see your faithfulness. I see that even in the quiet, you are closer.